another world, another time, where Amberlynn and Tommy are broken up.
What now, Kira?
Hello, and welcome back to another commentary from my channel. You guys have to realize.
Where have you been?
Boy, I got some length today. I rearranged a little bit. Today we're here to talk about the great conjunction of the world. Today we're here to talk about the great conjunction of the world's three sons. I mean, Amber's recent breakup with everybody's least favorite feeder, Tommy. I mean, Emily. God, this community. Apparently the talk of the damn town since I've been gone on my autism vacation in the backyard woodshop.
You could have died.
But if you thought a simple breakup was all that's happened, then you are just missing out, man. Not only are Amber and Tommy broken up, confirmed, but Alexis, Amber's ex-best friend, has decided to go off the deep end again, with leaked DMs and all sorts of petty little things. Man, what a bitch. And if that wasn't enough, on top of all that, Beck is back on the scene with new responses to Amber, which is just great, right? Holy crap, we've got a video today, so let's get right into it. Before that, though, I just want to take a second to thank Apathetic Facts for putting together these videos we'll be reviewing here. Make sure to give her a sub if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's take a look at Amber's newest breakup with this year's model of toxic lesbian. You know, there are a lot of us in the Amberverse. Some of us drive luxury vehicles, and some of us ride on unicycles. Me, I drive a Volvo station wagon, so if you're ready, grab yourself a gelfling and get ready to suck the life out of him, because we're headed... So if you're ready, grab yourself a gelfling and get ready to suck the life out of him. So if you're ready, grab yourself a gelfling and get ready to suck the life out of him, because we're headed back towards the Amberverse. Working on this editing might take a couple hours. Make some bagels taste sour, then I take a shower.
Here we go again.
Amazon unboxing till it makes me feel better. Then I'll cover up the comments like some stretches in my sweater. Ready? Ain't felt this good since I broke up with Becky. I get my Torrid on, I'm feeling sexy. Miss my pill reminders cause I'm on too many meds. Yeah, I gotta stay in bed, but I'm feeling good. I don't do my taxes, I might need some help. I don't plant a garden, I get lettuce off the shelf. I don't wanna work hard, I just want the clout. I don't like my girlfriend, so I switch them out. I don't wear a seatbelt, it only slows me down. When I order Uber Eats, I gotta have the hash browns. Yeah, I got a couple lawsuits, I had to leave town. I don't have a license, my girl drives me around. Target haul, Torrid haul, don't check the price, I got it. That money stacking up like those calories. Okay, like I said, this is gonna be a decently long video today. We're going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, one. We're going through at least 6 videos today, possibly a 7th. I don't know yet. But we'll go ahead and start off with the least important stuff. Alexis. God, the curse has started again. Alexa in the kitchen is binging. Give me just a sec to get ready. I'm wired up like a cyborg. So for some of these, I am just going to be doing some sections because I think that a lot of it is complete garbage. So just keep that in mind. Okay, here we go.
Well. Guess who's back?
I bet you guys thought I'd never be back, but here I am, ready to expose our favorite YouTuber one last time.
So Alexis is not happy that Amber is using her name as clickbait and, as Alexis put it, monetizing their friendship. She's been in reaction channel comment sections lately, saying things like, I've called her a couple times since she's moved back to Oklahoma City, but she doesn't answer.
First of all, let's be honest here. Alexis is just always going to be unhappy. Will you stop it? Let's be honest here. She's always going to be unhappy. Look at that scowl. Well, let's read some of these. I tried cutting to the point with her. Didn't work. Lol. Sheep. Dude, I don't know your situation, but if I had good supportive parents and could still live with them and save up to buy a house or something, I so would. Living alone is not even a flex. I'm screaming. I've called her a couple times since she's moved back to OKC, but she doesn't answer. Doesn't even acknowledge I called. Saying we're still friends is kind of an insane statement. We had a conversation last night, and she said the exact same stuff. She loves me. She cares about me. Whatever. I don't think so. I don't feel it. Oh, sorry, I just woke Lily up. I'm screaming.
Realistically, I think Amber leaked her own cookie video. So once again, she has uploaded a video to her channel, stating that she's done with Amber and has leaked their supposed last conversation.
The purpose of this video is to essentially just expose the most recent and probably last conversation I have had with Amberlynn.
No, the purpose of this video is for you to chase clout. It is completely self-centered.
Baloney.
Since this conversation, she has blocked me on Snapchat, so I took the liberty to block her everywhere else. So recently, I have been perusing the reaction channels, live streams, and videos. Why is Alexis doing this if they're supposed to be friends? I have never had a friend post a YouTube video and use resenting Alexis as a clickbait title. Not only is she using my name as clickbait, but she didn't even let me know that she was going to be talking about me at all.
Are you dumb? You didn't think that that was gonna happen? You didn't see her do that with other people in the past? Alexis is not... I don't get it. Stop it. Oh, it's just one of those things. Everybody pointed this out. She's done this to other people in the past. Why wouldn't it be you?
And I think it's funny that she is talking about me more in her videos than she talks to me in real life. After my last video that I made about Amberlynn before we had reconciled, my YouTube channel was, I don't know, striked or flagged. I lost the appeal and I lost my monetization privileges until like late February. So I will not be making any money off of this video. I was unplatformed.
Okay, I just have to stop. I think you mean to say you were deplatformed, and honestly, you weren't. You were struck because you made hateful content. There's nothing thought-provoking, nothing adding to it. It's not funny. You're just like a mean person. Okay.
You insinuated that I leaked the cookie crumble video. That's crazy work. So I'm coming to you asking if that's true.
Everyone asked if I leaked it and I said no, she probably did. But like, I was kidding. I wasn't like, oh my god, yes, she for sure leaked it. I know it for a fact. I was just being silly.
Girl, be so f***ing for real. Like, these people don't know your personality. They don't understand who you are. So if you say, no, she probably did, they're going to take that as fact. They're going to take that as Alexis thinks that Amberlynn leaks the cookie crumble video. You know how these people have treated me my whole YouTube career, and you know.
Maybe don't take Amber's advice on how the audience will react to things. Maybe don't listen to that. Just a point to... Just, you know.
Oh, the way that they take things. Why would you say that? That's like crazy work. It's just causing me more issues. Like, I did not leak the video. My girlfriend didn't do it. I am frustrated with you. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know. I feel like you actually don't care. So, thank you for answering the question. Thank you for being honest, I guess. I understand you're frustrated.
Neither of you care. You guys are so petty. I understand you're frustrated. I know you're frustrated, but I'm also frustrated. Well, the reason why I'm frustrated is because you're frustrated. What is going on?
If you really didn't leak this video, that you're upset about it, I'm sure that we all know that it was actually Erica or Brittany or whatever, and they were trying to make a quick buck or trying to expose you, or yeah, maybe I don't care. Maybe you're right. Maybe I do not care. You're not an active friend to me anymore. So, like, I don't care what happens. Honestly, like, YouTube is a joke, and everybody's going to say what they want to say. And you should know that by now. You should know that people are going to say what they want to say, and people make shit up. Like,
you know what's funny? The people who say that YouTube is a joke, they're the ones who get struck and then don't win the appeal. They're the ones who get deplatformed. Oh, YouTube's a joke for them, yeah, because they're not winning. Because they're losing.
I don't know why you care so much, though. I realize that, you know, there is nudity or, like, minor nudity involved. But then, like, you need to actually take the steps to find out who and what and actually maybe get a lawyer so they can get a warrant or, you know, find somebody that does IP stuff, or IT stuff, so they can find an IP address and see who leaked it. Like, you need to start really like taking matters into your own hands and not just like trying to place blame on people. I don't know how to help you. I wasn't involved at all in your community or watching reaction channels or even watching your channel until you posted resenting Alexis as a title of one of your videos. And I had no idea that you were even talking about me until someone sent me a screenshot of the title of your video.
What are you talking about? Just because you stop doing it for a minute and then you come back and you're just like, yeah, well, I only came back to do that because it's like, you've been doing it for a minute. You've been clout chasing for a minute.
Because you didn't even like mention it to me, like, hey, I'm gonna talk about you in my video, or hey, like, I'm gonna put your name in my video, and it's gonna be clickbait, and it's gonna be suggestive, and it's gonna make
God, I can't wait to cut all of this out. Oh, it's such nonsense.
people think that I resent you, but don't worry, I'm gonna set the record straight. Like, you said nothing. I mean, you're once again, you're like monetizing our friendship. Like, I'm not making any money off of anything that I'm saying about you. The videos that I made, only one of the videos was even monetized. I didn't even make that much money off of it. I made like $250. And I like don't care about the money. That's the thing, is I don't care about the money. You're still monetizing our friendship.
You don't care about the money, but YouTube's a joke because they decided to not appeal your case. You don't care about the money. What an absolute, like, rotten little plum. You so care. You so care that you didn't win that appeal. You are so mad about that, and it's so clear.
You have a choice if you want to be my friend or not. Honestly, we aren't really friends anymore. But you couldn't even like go out of your way to tell me happy birthday. In my mind, that's a manipulation tactic. You still want to keep me quiet. And before people were even saying she's manipulating you, she wants to keep you quiet, that's why she's keeping you around, I had already felt that way. You aren't an active part of my life. And I understand why you're not an active part of my life, but then stop talking about me and stop telling people that we're friends.
Okay, so if I was keeping you in my life because you have something on me or some tea or whatever, I'm telling you, whatever it is, you would have already spilt it, number one. Number two, I would have never like hung out with you in person. That was me going out of my way because I actually view you as a friend.
So we've basically devolved into just petty threats. It's very Mean Girls. It's not even that. It's not even mature enough to be that. It's like middle school Mean Girls. I'm gonna steal your boyfriend tomorrow and you're gonna like you're gonna like it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's immature. Arthur Morgan coming through there. Sure.
I don't believe that every time I have a friend, like, I need to talk to them 24/7. Like, I don't understand. Like, it seems like every time I lose a friend, it's because I don't talk to them enough.
Okay, Amber. Every time you lose a friend, it's because you don't talk to them enough, not because you're very toxic and mean to them. And not surprising coming from Amber. How much of this is left? We got more videos to go through. Oh my God, we're not even halfway through. Come on.
That happened with Eric and Ricky. It's like, why do I have to talk to my friends 24/7? Like, that's not the way that I work. And yes, I was like that with you at one point. I am a loyal enough friend and I care enough as a person that you'll never catch me talking shit about you.
What a complete narcissist. Why do I have to talk to my friends all the time? Why do I have to maintain these relationships? What a douche. You don't have to do that. It's weird to have this mindset where they're like, it's weird to have this mindset where Amber thinks, I have to talk to everyone, otherwise they start to hate me. I'd say there's many reasons that they start to dislike you or maybe don't want to talk to you anymore, and it has nothing to do with the level of communication that you maintain with them. That honestly rings the bells of, if I don't hang around to maintain my manipulation tactics, then they'll start to realize my cover. Then the veil will come undone and they'll see past my ruse. They'll see through my ruse and they'll know that I'm a bad person. It's so manipulative. The way that she speaks about the people who are in her life, why am I talking about this? Let's go.
Jordy's chat is only nice to you when you and I have some sort of beef going, and honey, you're cooking the beef. I don't even like beef in this situation. Like, what is even happening? I'm not monetizing anything. I'm not monetizing our friendship. Nothing like that. I'm answering a real quick question. Again, sticking up for you. Again, saying kind things about you, because that's who I am and that's who I will stay being. Like, because I'm just not that person. I don't go low. You literally have nothing on me, and I wanted to meet you because I loved you as a friend.
I don't go low, immediately threatens. Immediately starts going like, you don't got nothing on me. I'm a good friend and I'm sticking up for you, but you better not come for me. I'll fucking tear you. Jeez, man.
And it's like being twisted into something that like is really creepy. I don't keep people in my life because of any like manipulation tactic. I keep people in my life because they do something good for me, and that's how it should be with everyone in everyone's life.
You're just saying a lot of
That's still, even that is like still pretty shitty. What have you done for me lately? Huh? Yeah, where have you been lately? I haven't seen you for a while. Where's your fucking offering? And it's funny that she immediately goes like, I'm not manipulating. It's like, well, it sure sounds like it.
like you're just using a lot of filler vocabulary here and making yourself seem like you're this amazing friend going out of your way for me. If you were such an amazing friend, you couldn't even wish me a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
If you want to talk shit about me in your videos,
Literally
go
so
ahead.
petty.
But at the end of the day, if you're putting my name in your video for clickbait, because people want to know what's going on between us. If you're putting my name in your video saying you resenting Alexis, that's clickbait. And you did monetize that video. So therefore, you are monetizing our friendship still.
Here's the thing, and kind of the conclusion of this whole Amber Alexis back and forth. I think Alexis is trying her best to insert herself into the shoes of Beck. She's trying to do that whole like, keep my name out your mouth. You better not mention me in your videos. But the thing is, no one cares about Alexis because she's been nothing but a huge jerk like the entirety of her existence in the Amberverse to basically everyone, Amber included. Like, no one feels bad for her because she was definitely warned about Amber's behavior and she chose to ignore everyone. So no one is over here like siding with Alexis. No one really cares about Alexis. It's not like Beck. And I think that she desperately wants that to be a thing. You're going to treat me like one of your exes. It's kind of a little desperate. Even in the end of things, in the end of their relationship, Alexis is still kind of giving off like sad puppy want to be in the relationship vibes.
You can't manipulate me, Amberlynn. You can't. Nobody can. Like, we don't have to be friends. I don't care. You're not an active part of my life.
I think you're currently being manipulated by Amber by sending these voice messages back and forth. Anyone else agree with that? Okay.
If you're going to talk about me, I'm going to talk about you. The only difference is you're monetizing what you're saying. I'm not. I've never cared about the money. I don't care about Abby. You never met her. It was a romantic interest at one point. She's a weirdo. She's 20 years old. That is her. Your relationship with her is nothing comparable to your relationship with me. Okay? So please do not compare me to that child.
I've done nothing to you that warrants you talking about me online in that way. Like putting out there that I could have leaked it, putting out there that you only met me for the plot. I have those messages. I have that in my phone. I don't have the mental capacity to have a friendship where I talk to them 24/7. I think you just want more from me than I am capable of giving, because like I'm doing my best being a good friend to you. I will never say anything bad about you, regardless of the way that you're making me feel in this current moment.
So this wall of text is my response, my last response to what she had said. And it says, this is honestly a bunch of bullshit, and it really just shows how far your head is up your ass, Amberlynn.
Oh my God.
I never did it.
I so don't care. I so don't care. It's like the last fight of the last Mohican. It's the last Mohican of Alexis towards Amber. This is so dumb. What'd you think was going to happen? Everybody told you not to do this, and you did it anyway, and things didn't end up well. I'm not angry!
Anything for you to talk about me online. I'm sorry, what? Let's go back to the Buzzball live streams. Let's go back to the reason I was even crying over you in the first place. Our friendship never would have went back to how it was because Amberlynn doesn't care about anyone except for Amberlynn. You want more from me than I can give. Acknowledging the fact that I called you would be a start considering you're on the phone with Emily all day, every day. Don't worry, I screen recorded the whole conversation on Snap before you could block me, Pooks.
Alexis's video ends there, but do you really think the ALR videos will end?
No.
Or are we going to get more videos of Alexis exposing Amber and their DMs just like last time?
Frankly, I really hope we don't.
I have not begun to project my anger onto you.
Like, it's nice. The back and forth is easy to talk about, and it's entertaining. But God, it gives you a headache. It gives you a headache after like 2 seconds of hearing their voices back and forth. You're just like, can you stop? Anyway, we're going to move on to the next video here. All right, this next video is a video from Beck popping back into the Amberverse just to stick it to Amber during one of the worst times. Kick her while she's down, really. Well, I don't know about that. It just happened to coincide with Amber's breakup and the fight with Alexis, so there was a lot of stuff going down, which is why this video is so long. Let's go. Again, we're probably just going to do sections of this. Whatever.
This is a load of barnacles. What is? This is a load of barnacles.
Hello, I know it has been a long time since you guys have heard from me, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video than normal. I know you're used to seeing my face. I was really nervous to make this video, and I still am, but I thought it was really important to make it. So I sat down and I wrote everything down to help me organize my thoughts so it would come out more clearly. People have asked me a lot about why I don't make my own videos or live stream anymore. They want to know why I haven't used the platform that's been handed to me to make money. And the main reason is because this community, even though a lot of you have been kind and supportive, has been and is very harmful and toxic mentally for me. While I've grown as a person and have become more aware of the mistakes I've made in the past, it's become embarrassing to have ever been a part of Amber's life on and off YouTube. Yep. My goal after the breakup was to move on as an individual and separate myself from what happened in the past. But when that audience consists mainly of people who have heard of me from Amber's videos, separating the two while still existing online became impossible. Yep. When I chose to go to Karina Kaboom's channel, it was because I wanted to tell part of my story in a way that was from a safer distance so that I couldn't be accused of being a grifter or profiting off of it just for answering some questions. I was offered no money from Karina's video and I didn't expect any profit or fame from it. The reaction was still very mixed and hurtful.
That's a bit naive, to be honest. You didn't expect any fame from that?
I still felt like Amber's narcissism was being fueled by the people who would attack anyone remotely connected to her, even though she only keeps benefiting financially and growing her ego through this vicious cycle. It was discouraging and I just stopped trying to speak up altogether. I know that in my Q&A with Karina, I talked about the money Amber owed me. I never did see any of that money and still haven't. For a while, I was in contact with an attorney who claimed to be able to help me get the money back that I earned working for Amber, but it wasn't possible to serve her anything without an updated address. More time passed, and with the distance growing between myself and the public, I just let it go. But recently, I was told that Amber has started talking about me again, and the more time that passes, the more she believes that I'm being quiet because I'm weak. She lies about me because she thinks that she has power over me and that my fear of the public reaction will shut me up and that everyone will be left with no choice but to believe whatever lies she spreads.
Okay, I kind of have a problem with what Beck's saying. While I agree with the self-empowerment, it's kind of inevitable that you will be connected to Amber by talking about this. By sharing your story, you are furthering your connection with Amber, unfortunately. If you really want this to just go away, then you gotta let go. You have to just move on, do something else, and if Amber says something about you, cool. Whatever, she's an idiot. The more that you give in to, I'm going to respond to this, I'm going to make a video about this, the more that you're just involving yourself with the Amberverse. You don't want that, right? So, you know, just some sage advice over here from old Kentucky boy Tyler. I'm screaming.
Well, she's wrong about me, and she no longer has that power over me. I'm going to show a screenshot of a live that Amber commented on about me and address some things. But first, I want to point out that she continues to use an incorrect name, even though she has been told that I don't go by that name anymore. I feel it's disrespectful to continue to call me by my old name, despite me saying myself that I now go by Beck, and her being corrected by viewers and reaction channels many times.
Yeah, I would agree with that. This isn't something where she's like someone who just disrespects people's pronouns or whatever. Amber would call someone by their preferred name if they told her that that's their preferred name. She is clearly doing it to be disrespectful. She's trying to make Beck feel bad.
When we broke up, I felt bad, so I let her have all the money she needed, but Feline didn't like that, which made sense. She gave me $100.
This is $7. I said something nice, not expensive.
And that's what I used to go get the U-Haul with, and I only had one day with that U-Haul because I didn't have enough money to pay for an extra day. And so I had a little breakdown and was crying about it.
You bet Feline didn't like that. You bet she didn't like that. That girl was in it for every cent. She got the shoes, she got the watches, she got the perfumes, she got a car. That girl was a gold digger and a half, and Amber learned the hard way about that one. I guess Beck did too a little bit. That's lame. $100, and Feline's over there like, that's my money now. psycho.
Her time with the U-Haul because I didn't have the time to get everything, and she started laughing about it. She was laughing about the fact that I couldn't afford to continue to have the U-Haul for longer, and she did not give me all the money that I needed, or else why would I have been struggling and crying about the fact that I couldn't afford to have the U-Haul longer? And about using the fundraiser money on my old car, that's exactly what I did. I got the car fixed because of that help, and I was extremely thankful for it. There was a little bit of money left over that I put toward bills like insurance and the car payment. The only portion used for anything else was the $12 or so that Amber begged me to give her for the Netflix account I'd still been using. I was able to drive that car up until a few months ago because of those donations. And side note, I did not have her debit card on me all the time. The only time I had it was whenever she would send me to do errands for her or to pick something up for her. And I always came back with a receipt to show her what had been bought with her debit card. The next messages say, "Gosh, I could say so many things, but I can't. She said she would sue me, so I have to shut up. But people would be shocked and not believe a word I say. Gosh, I wonder why they wouldn't believe you, Amber. You have a history of lying, and you're doing the same thing right now. You have nothing on me, and I know that."
I think it's interesting that Amber said that Beck would sue her, because Amber threatened to sue Beck. Beck was reasonable in the threat of, I'm going to sue you if you keep talking about me, because it's slander. You see how that is? But Beck wasn't talking about Amber, so for Amber to threaten Beck is just out of the question. But it lines up with Amber's narcissistic behavior. She just thinks that whatever someone throws at her, she can just toss it right back, and it's totally justified. No.
I did threaten to sue you, but that was to stop you from relentlessly talking about me like you were.
Yeah.
The threat to sue did not stop you, as seen in this screenshot.
Yep.
You haven't said these shocking things because they don't exist. Anything you could possibly say truly would be a lie. I will no longer stay silent if you try to spread lies about me.
I can't remember exactly, but this may have been in response to Amber setting up a paywall for her content. Yeah, that happened. $10 a month for Stream Queens with Amber and Tommy. Oh, sorry, Tommy's gone. Just Amber. Wonder how long that's going to last. I believe one stream was done where Amber just basically just talked shit about Beck. I don't know why. Why would you do that? Use a paywall to try and say whatever you want? Just because something is behind a paywall doesn't mean that someone doesn't have $10. Someone's gonna pay $10, watch your content, and then just show it to someone else. Nice job, Amber. Real maniacal genius. You really thought that one through.
So many gross things that I've seen you do, both to me and the people in my life, that I've kept quiet about because those things are embarrassing or have something to do with very personal matters. Despite how you've treated me, I still have empathy. However, if you want to lie about me, I won't hold back. I'll be brutally honest about things I know about you. The next comment, she said, she had a job that was ruining her back. I told her she didn't have to go through that. I was helping her. I made a lot of money and wanted to take that burden off of her. Yes, in the beginning, she did make it seem that me quitting my job would be beneficial for my health and that it wouldn't be so hard on me anymore. But I learned very quickly that whenever I did quit my job, that it was just a control tactic. She said she wanted to be the main breadwinner. Whenever I talked about trying to get a job again, she would just guilt trip me and say, well, I need you here. I need you to help take care of me and to help me take care of the animals. She would just guilt trip me into not trying to find another job. I mean, whenever I would try to save up change, she would say things like, "Is that your funds for when you leave me?" So I would even stop saving change to avoid that conflict with her. In the end, me quitting my job wasn't about helping me. It was about controlling me and keeping me under her thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Saying if that makes me the bad guy is so obviously manipulative. You're framing what you did to me in this positive light so that it looks like your intentions were good when they weren't. You did a lot of bad. You said you'd do things different now, but you haven't taken any accountability. I feel like the only thing you would change is doing the exact same things in a way that would have made you look even better.
Yeah.
I just found out today.
I'm not gonna lie, I've disagreed with Beck on like one or two things, but like she is just nailing it today. Like, oh, it hurts. It hurts me. but it hurts Amber more.
And that breaks my heart. Rarity was very special to me. I loved all three of those animals very much. And it was hard to even leave her. And I know when Amber talked about moving to Oklahoma, she was scared that she could only find a place that allowed 2 animals. So she considered giving me Rarity, but that's not what ended up happening. And I sometimes wish that I would have gotten her, because now who knows where Rarity is.
To watch the full unedited version of these clips, head on over to Beck's channel. I will have the link in the description. Also yesterday, Amber took to her community tab to respond to Alexis's recent videos and comments about her.
Because, let's hear this.
Alexis has also been in reaction channels' comment sections and live stream chats, talking shit about Amber. I want to keep up the positivity in my life, and that is going to reflect on all of my social media platforms as well. I'm fully aware of some of the things Alexis is saying, but she is arguing with a wall, as I am going to be taking the time to water the things that matter most in my life. Internet drama and a backstabbing a friend isn't part of that.
I want to keep up the positivity, so I think I'll make a hateful post towards my ex-friend.
I'll smoke some meat.
That is all I will say. I'm not fighting back. I'm not sharing my side. Nothing. It's going to be radio silence from my end. I'm a happier person without her in my life. I'm taking something positive out of this. It's another life lesson I've gotten to learn from, and now I get to move on without someone awful in my life. Alexis then uploaded this clip to her TikTok with the caption, Amberlynn gearing up to write me another cease and desist letter and sending it to me under a sock email account. Sends email, accidentally CCs herself. And it looks like more and more side characters are watching this shit show from a distance and laughing at all of Amber's drama.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Anyway, that's Beck's drama to add fuel to the fire, and it's growing big. Just a quick one here. Amber gets caught following some weird account. I don't know what's going on here. Probably something to disrespect Tommy. Probably didn't help their dying relationship. Let's see who she's following that's so controversial.
It was pretty obvious.
If you're not on Instagram, there has been some things going on exclusively on that app, all involving Amber and a deeply disturbing account she follows. Despectful Moments made a post that reads, someone recently brought it to my attention that Amber is following an account that shares chats and other unsettling content. I have compiled a video that includes screenshots and clips from this account. The material is quite sensitive, and while I believe that some of the words should have been blurred for safety, it is also crucial to understand the seriousness of the situation. Now I obviously won't be showing the video or the IG account here, as it is extremely graphic and disturbing, but what I will show is Amber's response to being called out for it. Amber decided to go straight to Instagram stories with a devil filter to respond to those questioning why she followed the account.
I hope that you're having a good day. So I have been messaged that I was following an account that was posting very gross things. And if you go to my account, I only follow like 40 something people. And majority of them are celebrities, or they're people that I know in my real life. That's why I follow so little people, because I don't just like random follow. That's not like what I do. And I get a lot of really nasty messages, I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes when it's like so nasty, I will click someone's profile before deleting their message and blocking them. I'll click their profile to see, what are these people like? Like, do they have a family? Are they like a normal person? And this specific profile, I remember, actually sent me a really mean, nasty message. And I was actually out with my mom when that happened. And I remember clicking their profile, and I think I accidentally clicked follow. Because I didn't even have them blocked at that point or anything. But they sent me a really gross message. The message is already deleted.
Okay, so you got caught following some account that posts like some reprehensible shit, and your excuse is, there was an accident. Something tells me that Devil Horn Amber has a sick sense of humor. Oh, I don't care about this. Is there anything that's like actually worthwhile that you're talking about? Probably not. Okay, well that's disturbing, but kind of, I mean, not unexpected. She's weird. It only stands to reason she's gonna follow weird accounts.
Why do you act so weird?
Alright, moving on to the next one. This one's called Emily Gets Caught. So, this is probably significant. Let's take a look.
Pretty obvious.
Girls this season of the Amberverse just won't quit. So someone has found Emily aka Tommy aka Slami's profile on FetLife, which is a site. The account was made in 2019, before she even met her ex-girlfriend, Colleen, the one that supposedly got her into the whole feedy thing. People also caught on to the fact that she only had 2 friends. And would you look at that? One of them is Candy Godiva, aka Hungry Fat Chick, a fellow Girl World member that is beloved in this community for just being genuine and kind to her audience.
Like, did anyone not see this coming? She has a history of being a feeder. Someone finally caught her and they have proof now, like absolute proof. How's she gonna respond? I wonder how she'll respond.
So what does Emily do once she learns that this is spreading throughout Reddit like wildfire? She allegedly quickly makes an account and starts crashing out, of course. You're sick. This is old and Ems hasn't signed on this once since 2023. Move on.
Ems.
Oh wait, is this Emily? LMAO.
And then this person who is totally not Emily says, no, but you all are grasping at an old life or old things, spending your time digging up old stuff knowing damn well if it happened to you you'd have a problem. This is when more people start to notice this account, and here this person says, brand new account and the only activity are these 2 comments. LOL sure Jan.
We found out. Yes, we did. We found out. She couldn't keep it hid.
Then not Emily posted. That's all it was for M. Just followed some groups to complete the profile. Yeah, follows to have a semi-normal profile. Only 2 friends ever, Plump and Candy, and Plump followed Candy. Never interacted much else.
Go FaceTime and cry to your Hugo-Ems.
Yeah, tears of joy, because as despicable as you all are, you watch Amber each and every time to run back here and talk out of your ass. Thanks in advance for the paid mortgage. You all are the ones seething as soon as Amber presses upload. Meanwhile, Em and Amber get to live a life full of love and joy without worry because the gigantic—
You just exposed yourself. You say thanks for the paid mortgage. Like, it's clearly you. It's 100% you on a sock account. My God, this is worse than Jade. This is worse than the Jade era. Putting up as many sock comments as they could, like, you guys need to leave them alone.
Leave
Amber
alone.
Misdirected hate will always make a gigantic direct deposit each month. There's so many out of context or old bullshit circulation of dirt, and seeing people speculate while being dead wrong would be aggravating to literally anyone. That FetLife profile hasn't been touched for almost 2 years.
It doesn't matter.
Every single one of you needs help. The person Ems wanted to follow was a feedie, yes, but Em isn't. She used to like reading Candy's posts, and she would go to FetLife mainly to follow her content. Then
this defense is so just pathetic. Yeah, well, I haven't logged onto it for a while. It's clearly fine. It's fine. It's fine. Then why'd you make the fucking profile? Why does it exist if you don't have some sort of weird fetish? Why is there a profile in the first place? Who are you kidding? Ugh.
I mean it.
Emily has the charisma level of like a mud rat. Mud rat? Mole rat. Mole rat. Yeah. Mud rat sounds like a dirty orphan child in Victorian England. Oh, get these mud rats out of here!
2 years ago was the last sign on. None of you can read and you're obsessed with digging up old news. Those groups were joined in 2019 and Candy followed in 2019. The person who dug this up is conveniently leaving it out. It was made to follow Candy. I love how you're leaving that part out.
You know you can follow Candy on YouTube and not a fetish site, right?
She was followed on most sites. She's a lovely lady. I saw this comment saying, it took her an hour from time the Reddit post was up, to make a fake Reddit account to argue, then a bit after that, the FetLife account was gone.
Interesting, it still shows the picture. Maybe Emily didn't delete the account, but just made it private. Just made it to where no one can see her account anymore. It's still on there, and it shows that little base photo. Yeah, that is weird. Why does she have all these tree names? Apparently Emily has all these weird like tree references to her name. She doesn't know anything about trees or like have any interest in trees really. Like I've never seen any like gardening that she does. She's just like, I like trees. I like the elves. I'm an elf. All right, so that's a solid one. Emily gets caught and then goes a little crazy. That was actually pretty entertaining there. It was a good switch up. Definitely just mad. That was a clear case of, ya mad, bro? Are ya mad? I think you're mad. Oh, 56 minutes. 56 minutes I've been recording. God bless. Okay, I've still got a few. All right, so next up we've got Emily Responds. So I guess she's got something to say about her FetLife profile getting found out.
We found out. Yeah!
Why don't you go away so we can go on?
Oh, get out of the way. Oh, wait a minute. I'm talking to them.
Why don't you go? No, get out the way.
I want to talk to you.
I'm saying go away.
Let's hear it.
Hey girls, Sloms has just responded to all the drama that's been going on these past couple of days. If you're not filled in, Emily's profile on FetLife was found and all the tea surrounding that is in my last video if you need to catch up.
Pretty good.
Today, Emily took to Instagram to respond and here's what she had to say.
Lord.
I want to stand up for myself and clear a few things up. 1. I've never denied my preferences. Amberlynn was fully aware of everything from the very beginning of our relationship. People are now using my preferences as an excuse to invade what little privacy I have left. It's just a way for them to justify crossing boundaries and looking into my life far beyond what's appropriate. They want to excuse doxing every small detail they uncover about me. Just because Amberlynn is a public figure doesn't mean I am.
You're dumb.
Being with her isn't an open invitation for people to scrutinize my entire life. There should still be some level of respect. This level of harassment speaks volumes about the people posting it more than any tea about me.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Are you... What are you talking about? You decided, you made the choice to be with the most, like, hated online figure, very controversial person, says very not nice things. You chose to be with a person like that. And then whenever people start targeting you because you're actively helping a narcissist, helping them to be mean, and you're like joining in on it and being like, haha, we're in love, guys. We're in love. Like, of course you're going to get some backlash, and it should be expected. I think it's funny that you say, there should still be some level of respect, guys. Okay, I get it. Can you stop now? Guys, I get it. Okay, I get it now. Can you stop? Also, the absolute hypocrisy trying to call out the people posting about this. Like, there's no reasonable concern. I'm sorry. Who was the last person you were dating? What happened to them? This is why this shit is controversial.
Apparently, there was also someone on Reddit pretending to be me or pretending to be a relative of mine. That wasn't me.
Okay, just gotta further that. Just gotta make sure to post over on my main account like, hey, just so you guys know, that's not me. That's ridiculous. That's not me. Tommy really is like, huh. Who do I gotta beat up? Who's talking smack about my girl Amby? Huh? Who do I gotta get? Get over here! Huh?
I was at a family birthday party yesterday, and I have no idea who that person was or what their intentions were other than to stir the pot. Now, I'm not sure if she's talking about this Reddit post that was going around of someone pretending to be a close relative to her, or if she's saying that the Reddit user who was crashing out yesterday, defending her and Amber, wasn't her. But anyways, back to Emily crashing out. 3. I'm not this secret, elusive, terrible person that people are trying to make me out to be. Honesty and integrity are important to me. All of this has been too much. At this point, it feels like a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation, so I am speaking up for myself.
Honesty and integrity are important to you. It's just such a joke. It's such a farce at this point. What an honorable person. That glorious knight Tommy. What a good person coming in to save Amber. Honesty, integrity. No, dude. No. Look at your last partner. Look at your history of selfishly feeding people until they're at a dangerously unhealthy level. That's your problem. That's your thing. You're sitting here trying to say, I'm not this secret, elusive, terrible person. You just got found out. You just got found out about your FetLife profile that you didn't inform anyone about. Seems a little important, reference-wise. Like, you get involved with a public figure and then don't want any of your life to be public. Not just any public figure either. You're lying to yourself at this point. Honesty and integrity are important to you. Why are you with Amber? Are you kidding me? Honesty and integrity are important to you. You're dating the most dishonest person. Oh, I'm sorry. They broke up. But at this point, they were still together, so... Hypocrite.
I've always saying, don't think that you have to take the whole penis into your mouth.
Of course, Emily was in the comments, and here are some of her replies.
Of course, Emily's in the comments.
No offense at all, but when you get into a relationship with a public figure, you are more susceptible to this kind of backlash. All of these people are invading your privacy because of the person that Amber is and everything she gets herself into. Getting into a relationship with her comes with this kind of scrutiny.
To which Emily replies, hindsight is 20/20.
Tommy, you're still not understanding though. Shit is happening now. It's not hard to see what's going on, and doesn't take a lot of brain power to see something clearly after it has happened. But you can't deny what Mr. Snowflake found wasn't you. You shouldn't be doxxed. That much is true, but what you did / have been doing is messed up.
I'm not denying it, ?
You're carefully tiptoeing around the subject. Be blunt. You had an account about your quote preference. Stop carefully using words to make what you did less of a problem.
What exactly did I do? Why are you so personally invested in a stranger's life?
Why are you so personally invested? Why are you so personally invested in what this stranger is saying? See, that can be turned right back around on her, and she just doesn't get it.
It's your problem. You guys are the ones. You guys are the ones that are trying to get into my life.
Yeah, but you're the one who can't just come forward with these things. It's so basic. Like, why wouldn't you just talk to the people? Like...
But you're saying that ALR knew about your preferences, when ALR has been denying it for months.
I don't have control over what Amberlynn says or does, clearly.
I feel like...
Oh, I thought honesty was important to you. I thought honesty was important.
I don't have control over what Amberlynn says or does, but, you know, if she wants to lie to the audience about what I say and what I do, that's on her. But I'll stand by her because she's my girl.
What the hell, dude? I love my liar. Tommy is coming off like such an idiot right now. Just not intelligent.
Amberlynn should have kept your identity a secret, and you might not be going through all of this.
It's a little too late for that now. Had I known, I would have never put myself in this situation.
But
and yet you also should have known what you were getting into when you got with someone like Amber.
I will be the first to admit I was naive.
What would your ex think about you hooking up with women only a couple months after she died?
First off, she's not an ex. Everyone has their own timelines regarding moving on. Did I move on too fast? Probably. I was hurting, and I will never be the same after losing her.
I think you need to not let what people say about you online affect you so much. You know who you are, and random strangers online shouldn't affect you so much.
People are going to lengths, such as messaging every single person on my follow list asking about tea. It's not just a matter of not letting things get to me. People are actively trying to ruin my life. For example, Alexis. She specifically said in one of her videos that is her goal. I have done nothing to her.
If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Yeah, good point. Let's be honest here. Alexis is like one of the worst people, borderline worse than Amber in some of her mannerisms. Amber's worse. Let's just be clear about that. Amber's worse. But it makes sense why Amber and Alexis were friends for so long, because they both suck. They suck, man. And they like to just suck together. I'm gonna stop.
Nobody told you to get or stay involved with Amber. All you need to know about her is out in the open, so at this point it's all on you.
Which is why I had to make a choice that's best for me and my family. So last night, after everything went down over there on Reddit, Amber made this community post. Thinking about going live on Sunday, January 26th for non-members and members. Just a quick live to thank everyone for the support lately. Let me know if you're interested, majority wins. Not too long after, she posted, based on the poll currently, noon on the 26th, it seems yes, please, has won. So that means I will be live sometime today or tonight. This will be the only live that I do where non-members are allowed. A live stream for non-members after she just started memberships on her channel where she charges you $10 per month to watch her live streams. How very Amber of Amber.
I wonder what happened there. I wonder if, nobody signed up for it. Something tells me nobody signed up for that, or not enough for Amber. $10 a month. $10. How many streams she's gonna do a month?
Shortly after this updated post, the poll had changed to majority, saying no to her going live. If she does go live, it's gonna be all about defending her and slums and filled with laws. So get the popcorn ready, girls.
Okay, and moving on to our final video of today. I know this is a long one, but it's worth it. This is the video where Amberlynn confirms the breakup with Emily, Tommy, whatever you want to call her. And it's
nice.
You poor, ugly thing, you.
Oh, we got the context. Sorry, I just keep burping. Oh my god.
So much crying since I got off the live stream. Not gonna lie. I have done a lot. Like, my eyelids are literally swollen. So, what have I been crying about? a lot. Things are just really hard.
Really hard, but I want you to go to Paris.
Things are just really hard right now.
Honestly, her eyes don't look very swollen. It kind of just looks like normal, everyday Amber.
The type of like hate that we get online is, it's bad. I can understand why like people can't handle it. Like, I get it. Like, it's rough. And I'm telling you, if I was capable of walking away from YouTube.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So that's... Oh. That's so bad. Oh, the Hank Hill came through there. Oh. She said, we get so much hate. And some people just can't take it. The hate was just so bad that Tommy couldn't take it. And it's your fault. It's everyone's fault for just being so mean and pushing Tommy away. It's everyone else's fault but hers. Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. We've been here before. We've been here before. I have been here before, yes. But that's pretty lame to just blame the audience. The hate was too much for Tommy. It's like you simultaneously are blaming the audience and also saying that Tommy isn't, like, man enough. Hey, you need to man up, Tom!
Like, literally, I would. But it's not possible right now. I'm ahead in videos, so it's like, oh, you guys are gonna be seeing, like, I just don't seem like myself, and I just seem... It's true, I'm just really fucking sad, like, I'm not gonna lie. But unfortunately, this is my job, and I can't just walk away from my job when there's a roof over my head that needs to stay over my head. I have fur babies I need to take care of, like, I need to take care of myself, like, genuinely, if I have the opportunity to stop YouTube, like, I really need to, like, I need to, but, like, I don't. I need, like, a break, a year break, plus...
You don't have any opportunities outside of YouTube because you make zero effort for your opportunities outside of YouTube. Like, what are you talking about? And why don't you just pivot and make different content? That's what I'm gonna do. You know how lame it is to make Amberlynn content all the time? It's lame. And it makes you sneeze. I'm allergic to Amberlynn. I can't keep doing this. But that's, you know, it's pretty obvious. Like, if you want to do something different, this is a very flexible job. You can do different things. You just have to get the motivation to do it. And I know, trust me, sometimes that is hard to do. But you're sitting here saying, like, oh, I gotta keep the roof over my head. Gotta post about my breakup. Like, just post about something else. Do something else. Where's the Witcher meme? Go somewhere else.
Rebuild. Get strong again.
I don't know. She just kind of, she's her own worst enemy all the time. Uses her own bad, negative energy, and that's what she does. And she knows it. She knows it.
Maybe get a hobby. I have so many hobbies. Oh my god.
Get a hobby.
Last night I said I wanted to go live because I just wanted to thank you guys for the support lately, because you guys have been super supportive. And
someone said, please get some tissues. That was great. That was great. Oh, I needed that one. We're literally an hour and 16 minutes into this recording. I needed that one.
But then I woke up today and things were kind of hecticana, and they just got worse and worse as the day went on. And it's the crazy part is, like, it's not even my fault.
Crocklin tears. It's not even my fault. Wow. It's like half your fault. I mean, isn't that kind of the thing? Like, when you're in a relationship, like, it's kind of half on you.
It's not even my fault this time. Like,
it's never your fault, is it?
That's the part that's, like, the craziest to me. It's like, it's just like all the hate online is, like, so much. And, like, I understand getting hate, you know. Don't turn to food or alcohol, you can thrive. Yeah. I don't plan on turning to alcohol, but let's hope that I don't turn to food. Anna, we broke up because...
Here's hoping.
The hate is too much for her. The rumors are too much, which I get it. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I tried to explain that to her before I even, like...
Are you all seeing these comments? God, this is hard.
Get a real job. Log off and get a real job. Everybody just keeps saying to get a job.
Revealed her, you know, I was like, I get a lot of hate. And I just didn't explain, like, the depth of it because I hadn't shown, like, a person I was in a relationship with for, like, years. So I was never expecting things to end up like this. I'm so sorry, Amberlynn. Everything happens for a reason. It'll be okay. Thank you, Anna. I don't know. I genuinely can't find the reason for all this.
Comment from Fupa Smash. This is all Jordy's fault. It's that damn Jordy! That son of a bitch! This is all that damn Jordy's fault.
I genuinely can't find the reason for all this. I have a consultation with a therapist, which I talk about in my vlogs, and now you guys know ahead of time, but it's whatever. And it's like, how am I supposed to work on myself and heal while, like, being, for the lack of a better word, like, tormented online? Like, how am I supposed to, like, ever move on from everything if everything is always brought up constantly?
Tormented online. What a joke. Get off. Do something else. Oh my gosh. I'm with them. Get a real job. Call up Applebee's.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
you're supposed to work at Applebee's.
I actually want that.
Good luck.
I thought for sure you guys were moving in together soon. No. Definitely the opposite of that, no.
Oh, I'm sure Amber had that all planned. I guarantee that Amber had that planned. We're going to move in at this date, and we need to move in earlier. We should move in together earlier.
Like, I love her so much, so it's like...
Ugh, stop.
Would you be willing to take your relationship offline? Just keep it private. You both are feeling big feelings. Maybe it could be a conversation later. I genuinely don't know, like... I don't ever want to, like, put myself in the position again to, like, ask someone to be with me or, like, beg them to be with me. Like, if she genuinely does not want to be with me due to this, then, like, there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, let's
explain what I meant.
Maybe get some tissues. Seriously. Guys, I'm real sick. Pretty bad. Get some tissues.
I might give up. I don't mean give up my life. Like, stop worrying about weight loss, you know, stop uploading for a little bit. Like, much love. Nothing would make me happier than seeing you thrive. BPD workbook by Daniel J. Fox can really help you. Thank you for letting me know that. Whoa, my phone just made a weird noise. What was that?
Oh,
did you guys hear that?
What was that?
Because I know Asher did.
What was that?
That scared me. I don't want any drama with me and Tommy online. It's not gonna happen from my end. I don't want drama with anyone, with literally anyone.
You know she keeps that ringer on purpose. She does this on purpose. Guys, I'm just alone. I'm alone. Bing! Guys, I'm just alone. I'm just alone. Oh my god, it's so sad. And I'm alone, and I'm just really sad about that, and I need your all support. Ding! What was that? I mean, that scared me.
In my opinion, it's inexcusable for the people in your life to run to random strangers on the internet to tell your business love you. Oh, like Alexis and stuff? Call Alexis? What? Mm-mm. I think we both have each other blocked, so it's okay to walk away.
What does that
if you
matter?
need to. YouTube must feel like a prison for you sometimes, but you're in control here. It's your life. It's okay to leave. Yeah. But it's like, where do I go? You know, that's the part that's like, I've been on here for 11 years. Where do I go? Like,
Where do we go now? Well, you could try Applebee's.
Sure, other people have felt that way too, like in any sort of position, like any sort of job, not just like YouTube, but like when you work somewhere for so long and it's like you realize like you want better in life, like you're ready to like do better. It's like, what does that look like for me? Like, where do I go from here, you know? Like, that's the part that's really scary for me. Do you think you will date someone else soon? No, I am so done. I just don't like understand, like, how do you get like a normal job? Like, I know that sounds freaking crazy, but like, it's true. Like,
someone said you apply, you make a phone call, you put in teensy amount of effort.
That point where it's like, if I could just find like a normal job, I wouldn't post on YouTube anymore. At least not for a long time.
What a joke, dude. What an absolute joke. I can't find a normal job, so I guess I just have to keep doing this. And let's be honest here, the job market is hard, and it's also the slow season. It's hard. Let's not pretend for a second that Amber is actually out here trying to hunt for jobs. You and I both know that's just not happening.
No, I didn't see it coming. No, we didn't get to like talk it through. It was like a final choice that she had. But we did talk after the fact, and she said she loves me and stuff, but like, she doesn't deserve the hate. And I get it. I did get dumped for something that isn't my fault. Like, it's literally the craziest thing in the world. No, it's not my fault.
It's totally your fault.
I can't take accountability for something that isn't my fault. She broke up with me because of the hate, because of the harassment, because of the stalking.
You do nothing to cause that? You're not an inflammatory figure? You're not controversial? You don't say these mean things? I guess people are just doing this for no reason. Never going to get people to believe that. I'm sorry. Never gonna happen.
I do not hate her. I do not harass her. And I do not stalk her. So no, it is not my fault. Because it's like deep within, like I am such like a positive person. Like I'm bubbly. I'm just like a happy person. And it's like, YouTube has like ruined me, like genuinely. Girl, you were just smiling. Okay, I probably was. I probably saw a really sweet comment. If Tommy truly loved you, the hate wouldn't have mattered to her. I feel like she was looking for an excuse to call it quits. I don't think so. I think she can manage to break up with me.
Whoever commented that is just trying to stir the pot hard. I think she was waiting to break up with her. That bitch! I think she was waiting. I think she had this in her head for a while. Like, what does it matter, dude? Who cares?
For whatever reason that she wants to, she would have done it already. I mean, I guess you can have your opinion, though. How do you think reaction channels will react to this? They lost their sympathy bone. Yeah. Which, by the way, is one of I wouldn't say my biggest regrets, but one of my top regrets of me ever saying that. They don't know how difficult it is to receive so much hate online. Yeah, it can be.
I don't remember you ever saying sorry about that. Personally apologizing to Narc about that. I don't remember you saying sorry. It's funny you say that that's your biggest regret. I think it's only your biggest regret because that's the biggest amount of backlash that you've gotten in a long time. You are selfish.
I still try to be graceful, for the lack of a better word, like graceful about it as, you know, the best that I can. If someone just asks, how do I become a member? How do I ask that with I mean, how do I answer that, like, feeling like this? Go to therapy. I have my consultation on the 31st, so I will be back on Tuesday for a 2-hour live stream. And
you know, one thing that has been steadily increasing is the tomatoes in the chat. This live stream is not going well. In fact, I would say it's going very poorly. You know, she's made some super chats or whatever. It's so conflicting to what she says. You know, she says like, I don't want the hate. I don't want the hate. Please bring in the super chats, please. But I don't want the hate. Bring in the super chats. What do you want? What do you want, Amber? You want to work at Walmart? You want to do the YouTube videos? What do you want to do?
We're gonna see. I'm hoping that everything goes good. Someone said this is so manipulative. Where? How? Like, I'm just a girl sitting on her couch who just got broken up with. Guys, this is Feline 2.0. Don't fall for it. No, we really broke up. I'm telling you, we broke up. How do I become a member? There should be like a join button, or people can gift memberships. Please, if you want to go live again later, just do members only. This is basically yeah.
Sure, that'll work. That'll make sure no one ever sees this. That's okay. Well, great idea. The chat's really just rocking it out tonight with these ideas.
I'm definitely going to just do members only from this point on. Sorry for the heartbreak, but I'm glad after it wears off, you'll have less obstacles. She supported me in my weight loss, so will acrylic Lynn be coming back? She's my favorite Lynn. Probably not for a while. 2 hours. What if a hater snipes? Well, it's under it's like a paywall, so I don't know if like you're allowed to do that. I don't know. You should get some rest and process what happened.
Not smart.
That's the part that I hate the most. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and literally, yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt. The minute I open my eyes, my heart is gonna break all over. KK, we broke up because the hate and the rumors and the stalking and the harassment is too much for her, which I understand it would be too much for literally anybody. I've been doing this for 11 years and I can't disappear like that. I wish. I just want to disappear off of social media, but this is my job, you know? It's like I started this series, you guys are like behind on my videos, so you haven't even seen it yet. Like I started today,
You know, I've heard some advice about lifestyle changes kind of recently, actually. If you want to make a change in your life, so you have to change your lifestyle choices, you know? And until you're able to change your daily lifestyle choices, then you will never change your life. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to little habits you need to change. And it's hard, man. It's hard. Of course it's hard. It didn't say change your life for nothing. This is kind of the reason why I just do not I just never believe in Amber, because as much as she wants to say like, oh, I gotta change my life, I gotta do all this stuff, if I could walk away from YouTube I would. There's no small changes to the things that she does, her habits, anything. There's no recollection or thinking about what she's done or how she does things. Nothing. It's funny, she's like, I've been doing this for 11 years, I've been dealing with this hate. It's like, why is there no one else on YouTube who does this? The reason why you can't relate to anyone else on YouTube is because no one else does this. No one else is this like infamously mean with no leg to stand on. Anyway, it's late. I've been recording for like an hour and a half now. I feel like I'm ranting. Let's just finish up this damn video.
series type deal, and it's like I might just cancel it. I don't know. I'm just really confused. I'm clearly lying. Oh, if only you saw our screenshot of our messages today, you would know that I'm not lying.
Oh, but you won't show that, will you?
Hopping off after literally doing nothing. What am I supposed to do? The jig? Like, am I supposed to be dancing? Am I supposed to be...
Is she gonna dance? Gotta love that kazoo music. Well, I made it. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to stop like halfway through this video because we're at an hour and a half recording time. But somehow, I have maintained energy all the way through this video, and here we are at the end. And I just want to say, if you're still here, if you're still here with me, I love you. Thank you for being here with me. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us here. I was thinking about doing a bonus video, but I don't care. Conclusion. Months of this garbage about how Tommy is the perfect woman and is going to solve all Amber's problems. Numerous fights with Amber's best friend over what she ended up being right about. And good old Beck back on the scene for better or worse. What a day. You know, it's one thing to go through a breakup, but it's another thing entirely to publicly shame your friends about it. Now, at the end of all this, after fighting everyone who tried to help her, Amber, with no girlfriend, no best friend, and no audience that supports her really ends up alone. Nice job. That's just what happens to people like Amber. But hey, that's just my opinion. And that will teleport us out of the Amberverse. That's right, I have some things to go build in the woodshop, and honestly, I doubt Amber could fit in there. If you look to your right, Jin the Gelfling will be ready to help you out of the Volvo station wagon.
Please, be careful.
And you'll be safe and sound back at home in no time. But be careful, I hear they like to steal essence out here. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this special episode of You Guys Have to Realize, and remind everyone that these videos are put out for entertainment purposes only. Please, please do not send any hateful or disparaging remarks to myself or anyone mentioned in these videos. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
A 1,000 years ago, Amberlynn and Tommy were still together.
Meow. Like that. Meow. 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 Kamalea. Kamalea. I don't know how she does it.
Now I just gotta film this Gelfling part, so that's gonna be fun. I'll do that tomorrow. Good night.